sleep in on Mondays. Anyway, they do a 7. I'm amazed that as I go around in my retirement, and recently it's been hardly a retirement, but at the different things about where we come in and say Mass, I was told immediately that, aren't you going to celebrate the Mass of St. Gregory the Great? And the reason was because I normally preach for reinvestments. This is the green season of the year. But the sacristan reminded me that this is the Feast of St. Gregory the Great. He also introduced a seminarian, and I asked him where he went to the seminary, and he said, Mount Angel. Have you introduced yourself to the congregation? Yeah, okay. And I said, that's not a good place to go. And the reason was because when I was in the seminary, 4 out of the 9 in our class went to Bishop Willinger and said, if you don't send us to Mount Angel, we're not going back to St. John's. And they cried, and Bishop Willinger sent them to Mount Angel. I don't know if any of them are still left. Oh, Kevin is still left. Kevin Bray. Father Kevin Bray, who was in our class, had an auto accident in Fresno 4 months after he was ordained. And 52 years later, he's still in a wheelchair. He's unable to function as a priest. It hasn't been since he was hurt. He was 5 months in a coma, and we went to see him in San Mateo. He did not know he was a priest. He had no consciousness of that. Didn't know who his mom and dad were, didn't know anybody. And gradually all they came back to him. But they would call him Father. And so when we went down the hallway to see him, one of the attendants said, you haven't seen him before, have you, for a while? No. Well, he's gotten a little rough in his language. So don't call him Father. Oh. Because he got furious when you call him Father. What do you know? If I'm a father, where are my kids? Why haven't they come to see me? God damn it, God. And his language became quite colorful. Well, one day he woke up to the realization he was a priest. Not only did he realize that he was a priest, he could remember everything about the seminary and everything about us in the seminary. So we'd have reunions, and he'd say, Braun, remember in 3rd year high school what you did? And he'd go, Kevin, I don't want to remember what I did in 3rd year high school. But he had that ability to go back, as sometimes happens with people who recover memory, so distinct that it was unbelievable. And if anybody's going to go to heaven, Father Kevin is going to go. He's gone all the way. He has no worries about getting into heaven, but he's been our silent classmate for these many, many years. So I'd ask you to remember today we celebrate St. Gregory the Great. St. Gregory is the Pope of Gregorian chant. Remember the Gregorian chant?
Yes.
How many of you remember Gregorian chant? They even had a book, Liber Usualis. Big, thick book that we had. And when you found one, you kept it because it was out of print. But it was all the Gregorian chant. We have a little bit of it left. If you ever hear the Latin sung, the chant, and the Gloria, and the Kyrie, and the Agnus Dei, and Sanctus, that's, if it's in Latin, it's done in the Gregorian chant. It's named after him. Of course, we have the Gregorian calendar, right? And that's named after him as well. That's when they decided maybe the sun is the center of our little galaxy here, and we're moving around it rather than it's moving around us. And that was quite shocking. But Gregory was the one that kind of introduced the modern world to Christianity, and a lot of other things as well. There is one thing, of course, that everybody has, and they sometimes don't like popes, and they like another pope. Now, I just always tell them, there's only one pope, and that's the live one. The other ones are dead. It's like a dead bishop. There's nothing deader than a dead bishop. So there's nothing deader than a dead pope. So if you're saying, well, I'm going to follow Pius V, because he said, don't ever change anything in the liturgy. He died. And with it, that command, don't change anything, died with it. So anyway, today we remember ask that you also remember our present pope. He's a Jesuit. I had 6 years of Jesuits. The only seminary in the United States that allowed Jesuits to teach future priests of their diocese was the Diocese of Monterey Fresno. And Bishop Willinger actually went to Rome to get that permission, because normally Jesuits were not allowed to be near prospective priests, because they would corrupt them with their thinking. And the Jesuits, of course, they were delightful teachers, but you had to get used to them because they didn't like you being quiet. And if you didn't respond to their teaching, they got more extreme. And I remember Father Hillsdale finally one day said, "Thank God somebody's alive out there." And we learned that we were not to be quiet in the classroom. And they delighted in that. And that's the kind of hope we have. Pushes a little bit, and everybody goes, "Oh." And you say, "You don't get it, do you?" That's what he's here for, is to push you a little bit, make you think. And there's a few cardinals that need to do a little thinking. Okay? Is that all I have to say? So, remember St. Gregory the Great today. He didn't have demons to get rid of, but he surely did a lot of good things.